Today is a new moon in Leo, and I would like you to go get your tarot deck so we can do a tarot reading together. I'm going to be pulling my cards, you're going to be pulling your cards, and we're going to be doing this tarot spread together. So pause this video and go get your tarot deck. Now that you've gotten your tarot deck, what we're going to do is do a breathing exercise so that we can welcome in whatever energies Gus wants to tell us for today. So breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, so I shuffle my cards 9 times. That's just kind of my own practice. That's what I do. You can shuffle them however you want. If you want to just spread them around and just flip them over, you're more than welcome to do that. You can hand over hand, however you want to do it. Shuffling is the reader's way of doing however they want to do it. Now, new moons are about growth. Not necessarily, it could be new beginnings, but growth. With no moon in the sky, there's really no energy to build off of. So as the moon grows, our intention grows. So I would suggest having I don't even want to say a goal in mind, but just ask Gus, God, universe, spirit, a question or even just a check-in. What do I need to know right now? And we're going to just pull those cards and we're going to see what we get. These are going to be the cards that I get. You are more than welcome to do your own spreads. And I would love to know what you got as well. So I am just shuffling one more time. Oh, the one thing I did forget to tell you about that spread that I did, or that I showed you, is that I actually pulled the card at the bottom of the deck as well. So instead of 6 cards, I actually pulled 7 cards. So let's get into it. Okay, so where am I at right now? I've got the Queen of Swords in reversed. I am not speaking my mind, apparently. I'm not speaking as clearly as I want to be speaking, which makes sense. I have a tendency to stutter a little bit when I get nervous. And also, in heat, I have a tendency to kind of flare up and get flustered. So I don't think I'm being as clear as I could be with the things that I want, either with my content or even with the universe, or maybe even with myself, since we've got a reverse card with blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. What is influencing me? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, this so works for me. So right now I am struggling. I work in retail. I am working on getting out of retail. And Pentacles deals with is the earth element. It deals with our health, our body, and our money. Working in retail, I don't really get a lot of money to play around with, and it always feels like I'm on the struggle bus. But what I realized recently is that I am trying to discover a little bit more about who I am with my tarot practice, and I think I've discovered more that my meaning, my purpose is to help people drop into the present moment, not necessarily dealing with money, and the money will come later. So I need to more focus on present moment and helping myself even get more into the present moment, kind of a thing. But this tracks. What have I released since the last full moon? So this kind of makes sense. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I had a major awakening with some nervous system stuff that doesn't trust me, and 5s are about conflict, and with the 5 being reversed, I've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So I do have some healing energies that are happening, maybe coming out of a conflict, might be even discovering how I can heal from that conflict. But even though it says it's a release, I just kind of feel like I maybe have released some of that weight on my back or weight on my nervous system as well. What seeds am I ready to plant? Oh, this totally makes sense for me as well. So I am gearing up. So the 8 of Wands is about movement, a lot about moving really fast. And Wands is about creative aspirations, our creativity, and our energy. Now I'm in the middle of creating a writing challenge for writers to use tarot cards to become the vessel for their creativity. So if you want to participate in that, follow that along. But there's going to be a lot going on with that, and there's a lot of tagging, a lot of videos that I need to make in order to do that. And I do think that that is something that might actually help me grow, not only as a reader, but also as a content creator. How can I help my intentions grow? Pages are the listeners and the learners of the tarot. Swords are about our thoughts, and our communication is also associated with the element of air. So I do need to be clear with my words. I do think that I need to speak them more into existence is probably what I need to do. I've always kind of had this weird relationship with speaking my reality into existence to make sure that it happens. And I think that maybe that's something that I need to work on for myself in general, just to make sure that I am speaking it clearly and making sure I'm saying what I mean what I say, and also really want things to come true. What can I rely on during this cycle is justice in reverse. You know, justice is more about laws and fairness. It's more about do good things, get good things back. Do bad things happen. Justice does have a tendency to deal with laws and courthouses and whatnot. With this being reversed, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal. The what came up for me more on this card was more of, it's unfair that I have to do everything all at once, is kind of what I'm getting, or at least it feels unfair about where I'm at in my life. There are coaches out there who say that I am my own fault for where I'm at in my life, and I agree with that to an extent. But I think that there are other factors at play with everybody's lives. So that's just the first thing that came to my mind. And that's a whole different video, but that's what I'm getting from there. Now, also, the Justice card is a major arcana card, and Justice is associated with Venus, Libra, and the element of Earth. So that just might be something for me to look into over the next 2 weeks. Like I said, I pulled a card that's at the bottom of the deck, and this is the Sun in reverse. We got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. I look at the Sun as ultimate clarity. The star is the light at the end of the tunnel, the one thing, the tunnel vision. The moon is that there is enough light to walk around, enough light to know what's happening, but you still need to shine some light on some dark spaces just to make sure you don't trip and fall, or to make sure you are safe and not in danger. The sun is ultimate clarity. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly where you're going. You can see everything. So with the sun in reverse, it's probably some ultimate clarity kind of on the inside, and I'm probably formulating that. In the last video of my reflection of the new moon, or of the full moon, I realized that I didn't have an outlook of what to look forward to for what I wanted my life to look like. And maybe with the sun in reverse showing up now, it's actually telling me that it is time for me to do so, or that I'm actually starting to feel that, at least on the inside. Now, again, the sun is also a major arcana card, and the sun is associated with the sun, the actual sun, and the element of fire. Some last little notes that I have here is that I seem pretty even elemental-wise. I've got 2 swords, I've got 2 pentacles, 2 earths, I've got 1 cups, which is kind of weak, but I do have 2 fires. So I'm kind of evened out in that way. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have. I do want to know what you got in your tarot reading, your tarot spread, and if you need any help, please let me know and tag me, and I can help you try to decipher what Gus is trying to tell you. So to close out, let's do another breathing exercise so that we can kind of close out this message and take this message into our daily lives. So let's breathe in. And breathe out. Happy new moon.